Hey everyone, my name's Roman. I'm going to be starting an eating disorder vlog, educating people about eating disorders and sharing my own story with eating disorders and with recovery and relapse and whatnot, and what kind of things help me out. I would consider myself in a relapse right now. I've relapsed with my anorexia, bulimia, orthorexia, compulsive exercise. But I watched a video today that literally changed my life, and I think that it's going to help me pull out of the nosedive that I've been in. This is only day one of me following my meal plan again. I've been trying to follow my meal plan before, but I've been restricting, binging, purging, over exercising, only eating foods from the health food aisle, etc., etc., etc. And after watching this video, it put a lot of things into perspective for me, taught me some tools to help me change my life, and I really do believe that it's going to help my recovery. So I'll put a link below in the description for that video. I think everyone should watch it. Anyone who, no matter if you're anorexic, bulimic, binge eater, if you don't even have an eating disorder and you just want to change your life, definitely go watch it. It's lengthy, but it's worth it. And take notes when you watch it because that'll help it stick in your head. I mean, haul out the red pen, get the highlighter going, and you'll see that you'll really want to take notes on the video. Now, before I begin, I just want to say I am not pro-recovery or pro-anorexia. I'm what they call pro-ana, where I don't believe that everyone is helped by treatment. I don't believe that everyone should be pushed into treatment. I support those who are struggling with their disorder at home. I support those who are giving recovery a try, those who are helped by treatment, those who have successfully recovered. Basically, I don't judge whether you're actively in your eating disorder or you're actively trying to recover. Either way, you're a worthy and valuable human being and you deserve to be loved and you don't deserve to be judged. Now, what I'm finding is that I have priorities in life that are truly important to me. I want to go to school to become a biomedical engineer so that I can help with prosthetics and human organ, creating artificial organs for transplant, uh, working on eyes and things that allow blind people to see. Um, and I want a career that helps me help other people and make the world a better place, as well as the fact that me personally, I would like to get involved in parkour, free running, martial arts, dancing, film and photography. And for all of that, I need to be healthy. I need a body that's fit and strong. And my eating disorder completely gets in the way of that. I am 26 years old and I still don't have a driver's license because I have been injured nonstop for over a decade because of my overexercise. What I want to start with today is a book that I keep that has motivations and affirmations and educational stuff that whenever I'm feeling really triggered or really down or when I just need an extra boost, I go to this book and I'm constantly writing new things in it, and I thought I would start sharing it with you guys because I think some of it is really useful. Here's the book. It's just a sketch pad. This one was from Chapters and it cost $22, which is completely overpriced, and you can probably buy a sketch pad anywhere else for much, much cheaper. I just loved the cover so much that I ended up getting it. Anyway, so on the inside it says My Recovery from Anorexia Nervosa and Athletica, Bulimia Nervosa, Orthorexia, and Eating Disorder Bodybuilding Type. And the very first page has something that is important for everyone on the face of the planet to hear, and it is really hard to believe at first and to assimilate, but I believe that the more that you say it and write it down and read it over and over, the more you will believe it. And it's a quote that's paraphrased from Maya Angelou, and it's, "You are good enough. You don't have to prove anything to anyone." And I wrote in pen below that, when will I believe this? Truly believe it. And I'm just starting to believe it just a little bit. And also, I find that if I'm extremely anxious or I'm feeling pressure, I'm feeling worthless. Even if I don't quite believe this, if I just read it, it like physically it calms me down. So that's definitely a good affirmation to have. Then on the next page, I actually stapled an article that I printed out called "I Don't Need Rock Hard Abs to Be a Good Father and a Husband," written by Hugo Schweizer. And it says in the introduction, a former exercise addict, Hugo Schweizer shares how he gave up marathons for fatherhood. And that's the article right there. So I will put a link to that below as well. And I was inspired by some of the things said in the article to write down my own thing about not needing rock hard abs. Not needing rock hard abs in order to become the kind of person that I think that I need to be. And this list shows how everything that's actually important in life and everything that's actually important to being a humanist and to being a real man has nothing to do with the way your body looks. And for me, there are many, many different factors that came together in a perfect storm to produce my eating disorder. And when I talk about, wanting a six-pack or needing to be thinner, I do understand that really food and weight aren't the real issues, that deeper emotions, deeper fears, deeper insecurities are the issue, and that the eating disorder is just the symptom. But I do tend to focus on the symptoms a lot when I'm in my eating disorder, thinking that I can fix everything in my life if I just have the six-pack, that I won't be depressed anymore, I won't be anxious anymore, I won't be shy anymore if I just had the perfect physique. So here's what I wrote down, and it says you don't need a six-pack, or for me, I'm obsessed actually with getting an eight-pack. And it says you don't need a six-pack or an eight-pack, and you can substitute whatever it is for you, whether it's flat stomach, skinny thighs, tight butt, no stretch marks, whether you want to see your bones, you don't need to see your bones to be these different things, which is to be responsible, to be respectful and have self-respect, to be caring, kind, considerate, and compassionate, to be open-minded, to be educated, to be well-presented, hygienic, manscaped, manicured, well-dressed, and I've begun to discover that that's what's important in presentability, not what my body looks like, and that I don't have to have a perfect physique to look stylish, to look classy, to be presentable, to be hireable, anything like this, to make a good impression. And I don't need an eight-pack to be friendly, to be professional, to be a functioning, contributing member of society, to show love and selflessness. I don't need it to be environmentally conscious or environmentally friendly. I don't need it to volunteer or donate to charity, to be a good friend. I don't need it to be a good lover. That's a hard one for me, but it's true. I don't need it to be a good lover. I don't need it to treat animals with dignity, to be creative, to be fun, to have a sense of humor, to have a good attitude, to be a good leader and team player, to be fit or strong. Now there's something. You can be fit and strong and healthy without being skinny or without being super defined or without having an eight-pack. Health and fitness really has nothing to do with your physique, for the most part. And I don't need an eight-pack to be attractive or to have integrity and ethics, and etc., 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 ad infinitum. So I don't need it to be a man. I don't need it to garner respect, and I don't need it to be an equal to other men. And for you, write down your own things that you think are good and valuable qualities in a human being, and then write down all those things that your anorexia tells you that you need. Write down you don't need those things, and then write down your list of what it means to be a good human being. So I'll leave you guys there. I'll pick up on it tomorrow. Hopefully this was helpful, and hopefully you guys want me to make more. And don't forget to click on the links below because they're really, really good.